Initially, you should get an email. It will give you login credentials. There will be a username and a password. And then you should also get the URL you can copy and paste that into your browser to get to the website, and then just log in with those credentials. It'll also have some instructions on how to fill out the teletherapy informed consent. There's instructions for brand new clients, which if you're already an existing client will not apply, because these will be documents you've already filled out. So once you go to the website and you log in, then you will be presented with this dashboard, and you've got several options. Sometime prior to your first teletherapy visit, which are called virtual visits as far as video conferencing is concerned, you'll need to fill out one form. And so you can go to your Documents tab, and when you click on that, you will see a few different items. If there's some sort of document you have on your computer that you need or want to share with your provider, there's an option for doing that. You can just say non-based visit, there's a lot of options here. General is likely what works well. You just click attach document to go through the process of finding it on your computer. Up here in the documents box, that's anything that you've uploaded already. And then what you want to do is go down to this bottom section that says blank PDF forms. And you may not see initially the one that you need to fill out. Once you're inside here, if you scroll up, you'll see that it's hidden, but it's teletherapy informed consent. So you want to click on that. Once you do, it will show you the informed consent. We ask that you read through that. There are things specific to doing teletherapy that don't necessarily apply in a regular session. Once you've read the first page, you just go to next page and then finish reading that. Once you've done that, then you can click into this box and type your name and then the date, and then you can scroll down and there's sign using signature pad. You can click on that, and the signature pad actually will take up about this much space. So you can just sign there using your mouse or your trackpad, and then you save that. Notice it'll say click on add signature button to drag on page to insert the new signature. So it gives you the instructions. Now, following those instructions, now that you already have a signature, you just click add signature, and anywhere on the page just click, and then you can put it in the right place. You can resize it, and if you don't click disable here and you click again, it'll just add more signatures, but at this point you're essentially finished, and there's two things you need to do. You hit save at the bottom. So now that has saved the form, and then you go up to this red X that's within the browser video. You don't want to click out of the actual window, just this X. And now that you've done that, since it's filled out, it will show this share with provider link, and that's important. You need to click on that, because until that happens, the therapist doesn't have access to it. But after clicking on it, you can see here that it's shown up in the documents folder, which indicates that you have completed that task. If for some reason you need to email your therapist through the patient click interface, there's this message center, and this works like general email does. You can compose one there. It's possible that you might need to add credit card information. If for some reaon that hasn't happened, usually that might happen over the phone when you're talking to the front office. But if for some reason you need to, you can click on this appointments tab and click pay now. And I believe that will give you the option of adding in your credit card information. And then let me just show you on the dashboard, you essentially have two ways to get to your actual session. So let's say that it's time for your session. You can click either on this button here or this tab. They take you to the same place. And you can see that you've got this upcoming session. And to actually join a session, you just click join now. You'll see it'll ask to use the camera, so you can go ahead and do that. And once you do, you'll have this interface, and you'll be waiting for your therapist to show up if they haven't already joined the session. And so have a little patience. It'll essentially just start up a regular video conferencing session, and then you have the option to use text if you want to do that, and then it'll show up in a little text chat below the video. And then you have two options. Of course, you want to consult with your therapist or counselor. There may be some reason why you want to invite a third party, like another family member. And if you wanted to do that, you click on invite member, and then you'll have the option to send an email with some login credentials for someone else to join the session. And it looks like they don't actually have to log into anything. They just click a link. And then your therapist at the end of the hour may end the meeting, or you also have that option. Just know when you click end meeting, the meeting's over. But that's a quick little tutorial for how to use the virtual visits.